everyone, AJ here. Just want to start a new playlist on the YouTube show. Um, just a, just some tips of the day, pretty much based around just entrepreneurship, um, design, and development. That's pretty much what I've been in for the past 3 to 4 years now. And the first topic today is going to talk about, you know, you having an app idea, right? Let me turn on some lights. You having an app idea and wanting to get that developed, right? So what's the next? What's the first step that you should do? Well, the first step you should do is not find a developer. The first step you should do is take your idea and write everything down feature wise on a piece of paper. Really write down everything. I mean, even if it could be a Word document, it could be whatever you want, but write down everything around that app, right? Your whole idea, your whole concept. And then after that, I want you to, because me personally, the reason why I'm explaining this is because I run my own development studio, software development studio, and I can't tell you how many times these clients come to me with a massive scope of work, right? Most of the time, people don't know how much money it costs to make an app and how hard features are, how difficult it is to create certain features, right? So they come in with this huge scope, and I know it's not going to fit their budget, right? And on top of that, I don't want to take all their money because, to me, the right way to do things, especially with a mobile app, is to get it into the market as quickly as possible, but as efficiently as possible. Because what you want to do is you need to test this mobile app in the market, and you need to see how the market responds to it. But more importantly, if you need to get at least 100 users in there as soon as possible to get feedback and to see how they're using your product, right? So you can't do that if you're building a whole app, like if you're building every feature, okay? So what we're trying to focus on is building an MVP. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but it's most valuable product. So it's like you're really honing in on your scope. And what I mean by that is I would pick 2 to 3 features that really set your app apart from the rest. But more importantly, these 2 to 3 features make your app what it is today, and pretty much make it. These 2 to 3 features make up your app essentially. So, you need to make sure that these 2 to 3 features are different. Maybe 2 of them are different. Maybe 1 isn't. That's fine. But I wouldn't do 3 of the same features that your competitor has. Right? That would be stupid, or not smart. I would try to focus on a couple of features that maybe your competitors don't have, or they're the same features but you're gonna do them better, so that you can start, bringing users into your app. But when you make it the same feature better than your competition, you better make sure that you have data, or you know that it's going to be better, because then that would be a waste of money to develop it. So now, instead of developing the whole scope of work, we're doing a lot less than that, right? So now, instead of development and design combined being 5 to 8 months to create your app, you now have a minimal viable product, right? MVP. I think I said most valuable product. Sorry, earlier I meant minimal viable product. And what that now allows you to do is this: the design phase can go a lot quicker, and the development phase can go a lot quicker, because we're only building 2 to 3 core features, right? And now we can get this done in 2 to 4 months. We can get this product into the app as soon as we can, into the app store as soon as we can for you. And what that does for you is now you can start spreading the word about what you're doing, collecting data, seeing how people are using it, and seeing if there is any type of initial traction. traction is key. If you don't have any traction, there's really no point to keep going. So with the minimal viable product, what it does is it allows you to save money. It allows you to um, be efficient. It allows you to test quicker, and it allows you to get, also into the market quicker. And last but not least, um, it's just it's a less riskier route. You know, don't get me wrong. Like, I would love to build out a whole scope for a client, and I do say I can do that. But the issue is that it costs a ton of it costs a lot of money to build a whole scope, and that's hard for people to swallow, especially when we're just being introduced. So a lot of the times, and most of the time, even if the client does have the budget, I always say to focus on 2 to 3 core features, man. And I did that. I didn't do that for my startup, and I'm now moving on to that so that I can focus on on what makes my app, right? So just think of that when you're going through the process of writing down your product and figuring out what's going to make your product, and find 2 to 3 core features. And once you find those 2 to 3 core features, go ahead and explain the rest. Try to write down the rest of your app how you imagine it would look and feel, and then start kind of getting in touch with software development companies or even designers. But yeah, guys, that's it for this tip. I'm gonna keep making these. I'm just random quick tips, and I'm just gonna see you in the next video. And I really enjoy you watching. Like, comment, subscribe below if you liked it, and I'll see you next time.